Welcome to Pioneer Andhra. Welcome to Science for All session. In this session, today we are going to learn about how to identify an atom. Generally, we are taught about the atomic number, mass number, and the number of neutrons. This video will enlighten you to remember the idea of an atom, or simply says identification of an atom. Let us go to the session.
Basic subatomic particles are protons, neutrons, and electrons. Protons and neutrons are placed in nucleus, whereas electrons will be revolving around the nucleus. This is how we have seen. Right. Protons are positively charged, neutrons are negatively charged, and electrons are negatively charged. Right. We also know that like charges repel and unlike charges attract. It is known that all protons are placed in a small area which is called nucleus. The area of nucleus is of 10 power minus 15 meters. Imagine how short it is. You know, the 1 meter length, right? 1 meter length. You make this 10 into 15 times. That many parts you make it. One part, how much it will be? Not even can be found using the microscope. We need an electronic device called electron microscope to view the nucleus. These particles are concentrated in that particular nucleus. If one proton is present, we don't find any problem. If more than one proton, obviously we expect a repulsive force between the protons. And then try to move away from each other. But they are bound in the small place, tightly bound using the electrostatic forces. The electrostatic forces in the nucleus is called cohesive force. To reduce the cohesive forces between the protons, or you can also say that the repulsive force between the protons, the neutrons will play a vital role for that. To balance this electrostatic forces, or you call this as cohesive force, neutrons play a vital role in balancing the repulsive forces. Neutrons ఎందుకున్నాయి అంటే repulsive forces ని బ్యాలెన్స్ చేయడానికి ఉన్నాయి. అందుకని ఒక్కొక్కసారి నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ప్రోటాన్స్ కన్నా నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ న్యూట్రాన్స్ ఎక్కువగా ఉంటాయి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ you see carbon, its atomic number is 6. It has 6 protons and 6 neutrons. Whereas you take example of sodium, its atomic number is 11. It means that it is having 11 protons and 12 neutrons. It may be more than number of protons, not less than that. Most of the times, the neutrons number will be more than the proton number. Very few cases, you can find number of neutrons will be less than number of protons. It is very rare. So you need not to mention that case. You always mention that the number of neutrons will be always equal to number of protons or more than number of protons. Right? Case is this. Understood?
Yes.
So these protons will have repulsive forces as we discussed, and these repulsive forces will be balanced by neutrons present in the nucleus. Now electrons will be distributed among the orbitals. See, nucleus is like a fist. Nucleus is like a fist.
Fish.
All concentrated, and electrons will be distributed like open hand, not at one place. 2 electrons will be in first orbit, number 8 electrons will be in the second orbit, there will be 18 electrons in the third orbit, there will be 32 electrons in the fourth orbit. There is a particular number present in the each orbit that we will discuss. According to the 2n square formula, the number of electrons will be placed. That we will discuss later. That point will come. Right? How many electrons must be there? There is a rule for that. Atom is having some characteristics. Atom is recognized by the particles present in that. Electrons, protons, neutrons. So, okay. Every atom is atom. But how do you say this is hydrogen atom? This is oxygen atom? This is carbon atom? To identify an atom is a carbon, an atom is hydrogen. You name some atoms: hydrogen, carbon, potassium, uranium, radium, iron, chromium, gold, silver, copper, many. We recognize by proton number. If an atom contains one proton, it is hydrogen. If an atom contains 10 protons, it is neon. If an atom it is carbon, right?
Yes, sir.
If an atom contains 92 protons, it is uranium.
Uranium.
You cannot say atom with 91 protons is uranium. Atom with 92 protons only is uranium. An atom with one proton always is hydrogen only. An atom with two protons is helium, but not hydrogen. You cannot say atom with one proton is helium. Either way you cannot say. రెండు ప్రోటాన్ల నుండి హైడ్రోజన్ అనలేవు, ఒక ప్రోటాన్తో హీలియం అనలేవు. If you reconcile all the points what we have discussed now, you can recognize an atom with the number of protons.
Okay, sir.
The identity of an atom is its number of protons in the nucleus.
Yes.
What is identity of an atom? The number of protons in the nucleus.
Nucleus.
Yes. You cannot say number of neutrons, you cannot say number of electrons. ఎందుకనంటే ఇందాక చూసాం మనం, neutrons may be equal or more than number of protons. Now, how electrons will be distributed? Suppose an atom with one proton, it has only one electron. An atom with two protons will have two electrons. Always the proton number and electron number will be the same. Most of the cases, the electrons and number of electrons are the same. In few cases, there is a change in number of protons and number of electrons. Why do this change occurs? That we will discuss. That one by one point will come. An atom is recognized by its proton number. Most of the cases, the number of protons and number of electrons are the same. In few cases, number of protons and number of electrons will vary. And we also know that all the protons concentrated in the nucleus. Whereas electrons are distributed various orbits. Various orbits. There is a particular number of electrons present in a given orbit. There are a fixed number of electrons. You can say particular in the sense fixed number of electrons. Fixed number of electrons. Why this is so? There is a reason for that. Why this is?
Please like, share, comment and subscribe the channel. Thank you all.